Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst Josh Hart. Have not done gameplay with Josh Hart at all yet. I don't really know what this card is going to be looking like, wonder what his release is looking like, all that type of stuff. But he's a 6'4 shooting guard, so he's kind of undersized, but he's a really versatile defender, great rebounder. Definitely a card that's going to play bigger than 6'4, and I'm interested to see how good he is offensively, and honestly, how viable he is as a really good budget shooting guard. Because this set of these tournament battles cards, Amen Thompson is awesome as a budget shooting guard, but outside of him, who else is really good as a budget shooting guard? KCP is a great budget option, but I think Josh Hart could actually be a great option as well. So intrigued to see how he compares. I think he might be a better version of that Josh Okogie that I reviewed yesterday. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 16,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Massive shout out to my boy Hibachi for letting me use his account to record this gameplay. Really appreciate that as well. Like I said, 6'4 shooting guard or small forward. Definitely use him as shooting guard. 88 offense, 93 defense, coming with an 88 driving layup, 83 mid-range, 84 three ball, 80 driving dunk, 75 free throw, 86 ball handle, 82 pass accuracy, 80 block, 84 steal, 86 perimeter and interior, 92 offensive and defensive rebounding, which makes sense. He's the best rebounding guard in the entire league. And then 85 speed, 84 speed with ball, 83 excel, 85 lateral quickness. Really versatile card. Great stats all the way around, 80 plus and everything. Half catch and shoot and rebound chaser. 14 golds include giant, slayer, slithery, claymore, corner specialist, slippery off ball pest, pogo stick, workhorse, acrobat, break starter, pick dodger, box out beast. Oh, these are just the upgradable badges. Whoopsie daisy. Also as corner specialist, claymore, interceptor, workhorse, two-step, acrobat, dimer, handles for days, hyperdrive, challenger, clamps, pick dodger, post lockdown, box out beast, bunny, touch passer, fearless finisher, and comeback kid on bronze. He's like a very solid, versatile defender, really nice in the perimeter and the interior. Great rebounder for a guard. So because of those two things, being a good interior defender, really versatile defender, and a great rebounder, he's going to play a lot bigger than 6'4. I want to see what his movement's like offensively, because he does have the ability to time and burst. His his animations are okay, I'd say. I wouldn't say they're great. Push cross is mid. His front size up isn't very good, and his between the leg size up is fine. His same side is good, but release is okay. I don't know if I like it or not, to be honest. It feels like it should be bad, like it should be baited, but it's actually kind of quick. So I kind of like it, because I feel like I can release it quicker than it looks like it should be released, if that makes any sense, and it's very easy to green. So I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of Josh Hart's release. It feels pretty good. What's his fade? Fade is not great. I greened that one, which is good, but I don't love that. Is it normal fade? I'm not even totally sure. I think he's got normal fade. Yeah, I think that's normal fade. It's a fine fade. Normal's a good fade. I definitely can work with that. It's not the best fade in the game, but it's definitely a very solid one. As a slasher, he's capable, not elite. 80 driving dunk, pretty good. He's not an incredible offensive card. He's okay. He's more of an off-the-ball card. I think there are better options among shooting guards, but I also think he's going to be a pretty good card. So I'm intrigued to see how he plays in-game. Wish he had speed booster, but I'm not surprised that he doesn't. And we'll see how Josh Hart does. So let's hop into a game, see what he can do. All right, going up against Junkified Snapper, who has Harden, Bosch, Kareem, Paul George, and LeBron. Crazy good team. Absolutely elite. We got Josh Hart guarding James Harden. We'll see how he does. Gets blown by immediately, but he's able to recover into good defensive position. That's just good defense right here. Late contest on Kareem. If he hits that, it's a pretty good shot, because I knew I was going to get at least a little bit of a contest, and an open is honestly enough of a contest. I can work with that. Burst here. Let's see what we can do downhill with Josh Hart. Pass it into Kareem. Kareem probably had a dunk there, but I'm going to reset it back out. Pump fake. Maybe he'll just... Oh, he almost bit himself into the screen. I think I got a mid-range pull-up. He got a late contest. Gets a pretty big contest, actually. So reset it back out. Josh, catch. I just don't think I really have that much open right now. This is really good defense, to be honest. His on-ball defense is cooking me right now. Josh Hart backdoor, trying to... Nothing is open. I am completely boxed. It's looking like Josh Hart is not much of a shot creator. He just doesn't feel quick enough. Movement isn't good enough. He's not really going to be much of a shot creator. So I could just start by saying that before anything else. I can already kind of tell that. But it is what it is. Bad offensive possession. He's going to have to be more of an off-ball player, screener, defensive guy. I guess we already knew that, but I guess I didn't have super high hopes for this card to be elite regardless, but I don't expect right now from what I'm seeing him to be a very elite offensive card. Now, defensively, he's going to be very good. Very good job on Harden there on that possession. X-switch this. Now wall up on the interior. Now switch this one as well. They don't let me switch it, but hopefully we're late enough to get a... I jumped too, and he shot a late. Thankfully, he just smoked it, because I didn't quite get the contest that I was looking for on that. I want to shoot this with Josh Hart, but it's not really open. That one's kind of open. Is that a force? That's a little bit of a... Apparently, that was wide open. Apparently, it wasn't a force, but I just missed it. Slightly late. I actually thought I was early on it, too. just shows you I don't know how to time my fates, but he gets himself a dunk in transition. That probably should have been our first 3 points on that last possession. I got a pretty good look with a pretty good fade, but it is what it is. Stop. I'd love to pop it, but it's just not there, really. I'm going to just have Josh Hart off the ball this possession, I think, because I have nothing going right now trying to run the offense through him. I have nothing going trying to run the offense through anybody else as well, actually. Good Lord, I cannot score right now. I'm just having to resort to running around in backdoor cuts and just able to snake into the lane with Giannis and get a dunk, but this has not been a good offensive game at all so far. Recover, Josh. Good D. He is such a solid defender. I really like that aspect of this card. Late contest. Does he get there? He doesn't. Well, he kind of did, 8%. Harden's just one of the best shooters in the game. Hits an 8. You know what? They didn't slow down his jumper. It is what it is, right? What are you going to do? SGA, layup to the rim. We'll take it. Just got to get physical. Josh Hart just is not a scorer. He's just not. None of these cards, with the exception of Amin Thompson as the shooting guards of the Tournament Battles cards, impress me, because this card's good defensively, but so is Josh Okogie, so are a couple of the other guys. Ben Matherin's just not good enough defensively. He's good offensively, but the lack of speed booster on any of them, like, defensively we're great, and Josh Hart's a really good card defensively, but that isn't enough to make a card by itself. Don't know why my CPU Giannis is jumping there. He's in perfect position to get a stop on Bosch, but unfortunately he finishes that there as well. And it's just looking tough right now. I'm going to be honest. We're kind of struggling a lot offensively, but it is what it is. Same side burst with SGA. Hopefully we can get downhill. We cannot. Nothing is open. We reject the screen. Stop and pop. That's the first good look we've gotten, and we needed it. Huge shot from Josh Hart. Able to reject the screen, get an open look, and knock it down. Very, very good job there. Hopefully we can continue to defend our butts off, because offensively we finally get a good look there and tie up the game. Get through the screen. Josh Hart defensively is looking really nice. He actually did a pretty decent job there too, but Harden's just able to get downhill. I feel like we were so close to being in position to get a bump and stop that downhill drive there, but it is what it is. Speaking of downhill drive, SGA gets himself a dunk. I don't care if Josh Hart only scores that 1 3-pointer. If we have to win the game and that's how we do it, I'm okay with it. I want to try to win this game, not on my account anyway, so I want to win for him as well, obviously. And very good defense here. Great D, SGA, steal the ball, run the floor in transition. Josh Hart is not filling as fast as I want. I was going to dump it down to him if he was with me in transition, but he didn't run out immediately, so I will just take the junk with SGA, and look at that. Turn it into an SGA gameplay. Love to see it. Good D, Josh. You're good. Yep, we're good. Beautiful stuff here. Help over here. X-switch this. Make him work. Don't give it up easy. This is just make him work. Good X-switch back. I didn't think they were going to give me that one there, but they're able to get Giannis onto Bosch here, or I'm able to get Giannis onto Bosch. And he's able to get to the rim with Paul George. Good offense. 11-11 game, 117 left. This is just turning into a sweaty matchup is what this is turning into at this point. Size up. Good attack here. SGA attack the baseline all the way. And game step. I don't want. Why does it make me step out of bounds there? Like, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I felt like I was actually in, like, pretty good offensive position there. I don't know. I wasn't going to score on that dribble drive, but it wasn't bad either. So I don't like that much, but it is what it is. Good defense here. See if we can. What are you doing, bro? Please just play defense. Help out the corner with Braun, and he still gets the dunk to go. I feel like we're playing an okay defense, and yet he's still finding ways to score. And when that happens, you just sometimes have to tip your cap. So we're playing. It's not like I'm playing bad, I wouldn't say. I just think he's playing really solid defense. So credit where it's due. Trying to run some offense with Josh Hart. I don't really know why, to be honest. Like, that's not really his thing. But bad decision by me. Giannis dunk. Let's go. Giannis clutch up for me. We'll take it. Josh Hart just can't create anything. When I give him the ball, it's like there's not much he can really do with it. Against a good opponent with a great team, like, this guy knows what he's doing. He's not clueless. Some guys are kind of clueless. This guy is definitely not. That's a good strip. Oh, give me the strip with Braun. I should have sent help and rotated. That's on me. Can we get the pop open again by any chance here? I'd love to shoot this, but it's not there. Maybe we can attack downhill here. He doesn't switch it. I throw a bad pass, and I got a dunk out of it. I'll take it. Tie up the game. 5 seconds left. Can we get a stop and send it to overtime? That last couple possessions have not been very good, and Giannis has kind of bailed me out. I will take them. It's just, I can't do anything with Josh Hart. I can't expect him to get open, create a shot, anything like that. Defensively, he's been very solid. I feel like he's made a very good impact, and he did green his one open 3, which is important, but I can't say I've been overwhelmingly impressed by the card by any means. Wall up here, SGA. Wall up, straight up. There we go. Going overtime. Good defense by SGA there. Got me a stop when I needed it. And see if we can win this game. Let's go. Hopefully, maybe get Josh Hart a bucket to win the game. I'm not sure. I feel like that's going to be so hard to do if it's not like a fade. And even then, I haven't really been able to get the separation for it besides the one fade that I did miss. But yeesh, I don't know. Trying to win this game against a good player. This dude's a solid has been a good opponent, so I'll give him credit for that. And unfortunately, he wins the tip as well, so it's going to make it even harder now because I have to get another stop. And no way that he just scored off of some garbage. Yeah. Josh Hart defensively was great, but he offensively is just a nothing on the court. He's just not an elite at anything offensively, so I don't know. Time back to the main menu. Let's review the card. This Josh Hart card is like fine. Like I wouldn't say he was the reason I lost the game, but the fact that I tried to run my offense through him the first couple of minutes definitely stagnated my offense because he's just not really a shot creator. Against a bad team, I'm sure I could put up numbers with him. And yes, he's got a high enough ball handle, time burst, but all that stuff. But in the game, it's just hard to create the separation to really burst and get moving with Josh Hart and create any sort of separation. His release is not super elite, so you have to have a lot of space to shoot with him. He's just not a great offensive card, and that's okay, but there are a lot of really good shooting guards that play defense but are more versatile offensively than this Josh Hart, bigger than Josh Hart. He's a fine card, but he's nothing special, and I don't know. There are better options, I would say. So that's my conclusion on the card. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.